Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Ms. Roxanne and this is Daily Rambles. Today we are doing Sailor Moon Crystal Eternal is the movie that was in two parts. So we're doing the first part today and then I'll do the second part later on. So we start off with Chibiusa is awake and she's supposed to go back to the 30th century today. And but Usagi is in high school now and Mama's in medical school. So there is a solar eclipse and it happens every 1,000 years. And so scouts make wishes, and then Chibiusa hears a bell, and Usagi hears it as well. And it turns out it's Pegasus or Helios. Then Mamoru is all of a sudden in pain, and then a circus arrives, and there are the Death Men Circus. So the Ravens warn Ray, then Chibiusa gets a kaleidoscope, Usagi does too, and so Chibiusa decides to stay one more day. And then we cut to where they test the kaleidoscope, and Chibiusa makes a wish like she wants to be like Usagi. Then Mamba tells his story about Beyond the Mirror. Then the Death Men Circus talk, and they put a force field around the city. And we cut to where Pegasus talks to Chibiusa and gives her a bell, and says his name is Helios, and he needs the golden crystal. Then Mamoru and Usagi have the same dream. Then Chibiusa is going home, but that's not happening because of the force field. And then Mamoru and Usagi show up, and the Deathman Circus know about it, and there's a report of a tiger loose. So Usagi and Chibiusa try to transform, but they can't. And the Holy Grails show up, and then the brooches change, and they manage to transform. Then the Amazon Quartet show up. Then Pegasus helps, and then through like the crystal kaleidoscopes, I was just like, okay, interesting. Then we cut to where the Amazons leave. Then Mamoru passed out. Then the Amazon switches Chibiusa's and Usagi's age. And so basically, they got their wish, basically. Like Usagi basically wished that, she didn't have that much responsibility. She was more like a kid. And so they just kind of swapped ages. And then we cut to where Queen Natalia, I'm so butchering that, wants the crystal. Then the team is in shock, and then we cut to where Ami's mom checks on Mamoru and has a shadow on his heart. And then he starts to feel like a burden because I feel like everyone's wanting to rely on him, and he falls asleep. Then Chibiusa visits Pegasus, and Pegasus apologizes to Mamoru. Then Amy's mom is home, and they share like a family history, basically like dad is an artist, and Amy's mom's a doctor, so they just grew apart and got divorced. And Ami doesn't see her dad as much. So got that little bit of a dark story. And now we cut to where at the Death Moon Circus, the animals are turned into humans. So Fish Eye's after Ami, and Ami's at a store and takes a fish, home. And she has insecurities with her dreams, and she kind of just allows herself to get taken for the moment, and she's like trapped in water basically. So her true self kind of slaps her out of it, literally, and gives her a crystal. And so she transforms, and then we cut to where Usagi and Chibiusa transform, and they're back to normal, and Fisheye is gone. Then Pegasus is summoned, and then Chibiusa bolts and cries because he said that Chibiusa is the one that is going to help with everything, and she doesn't feel like that's true. She feels like that's not me, that's Usagi, and she just gets upset and runs away. Then we cut to where Helios Helios. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Random phone calls are annoying. So, Pegasus / Helios kisses Chibiusa, and we find out that the real one is in the circus because basically he can project himself to not in that location. So we cut to Ray studying more, and then Minako suggests a husband helper. So basically, like, just get married and make the husband do a lot of the crap. And there you go. And we catch up with Circus Open tomorrow, but Ray's dream is to take over the shrine, and we have a flashback where the grandfather, who does not look weird in any type of way, because that threw me off of what the grandfather actually looked like, because we didn't see him, I don't think, in Crystal before. So he wanted her to have like a good life, but when she first came to the shrine, when her parents went on a permanent vacation, basically she found out the names of the two crows that have been over the shrine, and just kind of had like that aura of like a spirituality throughout the shrine. She felt very in tune with it. Then we cut to present day, where Ray's going to the circus is also really expensive. And they're like, what? So Ray goes to the mirror house, and her younger self taunts her, and she's starting to lose it. And then basically the cats got kicked out of the circus. So the circus is taking everyone's energy, and then the crows attack Tiger Eye, and Ray all of a sudden is awake. And then her inner self also gives her a Mars crystal, and so she transforms, and she got out of her restraints and beat Tiger's Eye. Then we cut to where Chibiusa's daydreaming and crushing on Helios, and wants friends. Because she doesn't really have friends here. She just has like, well, she technically has friends, but not like really around her own age and stuff. So she's trying to have basically what Usagi has. So Usagi checks on Mamoru, and basically he tells her to leave. So she does. And it's just because, like, some people, when they're sick, they just don't want to feel like a burden. So they just tell the person that does care about them just to leave and not to worry about anything. And so Usagi just kind of took the hint and left anyway. And it's just it's kind of sad, but, you know, that does happen a lot. Some people, they feel like they just don't want to be a burden to people. So anyway. Then we find out that the Juban district is getting really junked up and kind of gross looking, just because the circus does attract a lot of people and a lot of tourists, and so it's not as clean as and nice as it used to be. Then Chibiusa talks to Mako, and they go to a herbal shop, and she shares her dream, which she has like 1,000 dreams she kind of wants to do, like 1,000 goals, it feels like. And honestly, good for her, but like, I feel like I'm the same way, where I have a lot of dreams, but it's hard for me to navigate which one to do at a time. So, because she kind of wants her own little shop where she can bake, or like another one where she can do like plants, because she really loves plants as well. So it's just kind of hard just to navigate everything. So the person gives them a ring, and so she fixes dinner, and she has a backstory, and basically she wants a family along with all the other stuff she wants to do. So Chibiusa gives the ring to Mamo, and then Mako is back at the shop, and she's starting to lose focus, and then her inner self also slaps her awake, so it's not the only one that happens to her. So, and gives her the Jupiter crystal, and so she transforms, and then Mamoru is in danger, and Pegasus tries to help. Then Sailor Moon and Sailor Chibi Moon save them, and then Mama is in serious trouble because he is coughing up the color of my shirt. So, that's not good. I don't know if I can say that word on here. So, anyway. We cut to where Pegasus talks about Elysion, and basically it protects the planet, and he is the guardian priest. And we cut to where the Black Rose is in his chest, and they both have it, and it's both like a curse, and so it's diminishing their strength. Then we cut to where Nahalamina, I'm so butchering that, I need to look it up. Anyway, she's been revived and cursed them, and then he used the crystal to save them. Then, basically, Sailor Moon hugs Mama, and they need the golden crystal, but then we cut to where Minako can't transform, and the Amazons are after her because she's like an easy target. And basically, she got drafted or scouted to be like the next pop star or whatever. And basically, she goes to this location, and people are fighting, and they cross the barrier. Then Mina gets upset and runs away, and got okay. But she knows it's a trap when she goes to the location. She full on knows it's a trap. And the idol test is in a jungle, so the scouts help her out, and she still can't transform, and she got trapped, and she got told to get the crystal, and she actually was brainwashed for a hot second, and I was like, oh, that's actually new. And but Artemis scratched her out of it and transferred into an actual person when the trap door fell open, and Manaka almost fell, and so Artemis saved her. And he's fine, and then gives her the Venus crystal and transforms. Took out Lemur Eye, and then the Amazon's trapped in, and then Usagi is sick, and that was the end of the first part of the movie. I thought it was a decent movie. I watched the sub. No, I watched the dub. Don't get mad at me, please. Needed that just for doing the actual review. I'll probably go back and rewatch it. And the dub. Sorry, I just ate lunch before I started this video. Probably should have waited an hour. Anyway, it was overall decent. I gave it an A minus, just because, especially with the dub, it gets too soap opera-ish, and it really upsets me. So anyway, other than that, I liked the pacing. I liked the storyline for the most part. And I just enjoyed it overall. And so, yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. That's it for this video. I will see y'all in the next one, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.